The next one now we have is something called as structured snippets. So this is done. So I will try with the next one, which is structured snippets. Now structured snippets are also called as schema markups. I know it sounds very fancy, but it's not. Now schema markups. It's also called as structured snippets. Now, why do we use this plugin? Now, to help search engines, to help search engines to understand what exactly that page is about. Exactly that page is about. We use AMP. We use not AMP, we use structured snippet or schema markups. Now, this data was not built only by Google. There was a collaboration of all the search engines. Now, if you can check this website, there's a website called as schema.org. There was a collaboration of all the search engines. They came up with this concept to understand pages better, understand what exactly those information is about, founded by Google, Microsoft, Yahoo, Yandex, schema.org, developed by community to process. Can I see this? So this is a collaboration of all the search engines. So once you are doing markup for your website, you are technically doing for all your pages, all of your search engines, not only Google. Okay. So now coming back, what does this do? Now, mainly it helps you to understand what type of content it is. What now, for example, you may have some images, you may have some text. It will be by understanding the text and images, but you can understand what is the context of it. What exactly that context in relationship with that text, or what is that reviews that to do with that. Okay. So I'm not trying to confuse you guys. Let me tell you what exactly it does. So in simple words, it helps you to show your website differently in SERP. Now it helps you to show your website differently in the SERP. Now to give an example, say for example, I search for iPhone 11 example. Now can I see here Amazon is there? This is the title, this is the URL of course, and this is the description. Can I see this reviews in between? This is a markup. Okay, Google to Amazon has clearly structured that page in such a way that they told this is about particular product with this particular set of reviews. So they understood, they picked it up, and now they're showing differently in the SERP. So this is an example of a structured markup. Say for example, there are hundreds of markups, hundreds. Okay. Say for example, you can do video markup, you can do event markup. Say for example, a search for events in Bangalore, assuming none of the events are happening now, but of course you can see them here. Can I see this? In the SERP below the markup, can I see this? What are the next events happening? This is an event markup. Book my show, can I say this is an event markup? So there is a recipe markup. Say for example, I search for chocolate muffins, say for example. Now can you see here, this one has reviews, this one has ratings, and it also giving you more information. And one more new thing you notice, there's an image also here. Can I see this? All these things because you have structured and told what is that page about. So Google is able to understand that page about and try to show that differently in the SERP. It's a very strong SEO factor. Okay, every page, most of your pages should be clearly telling what is that page about, what are that images about, all those stuff. So to do this, again, we have a plugin. So coming to understood the concept?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what it will be doing for your website. Okay. You can show yourself reviews. You can add yourself like this type of events.
Okay.
You can add, if it's a recipe, you can add images. If it's a person, software, so many applications are there. To give an example, there's a website called as WP Schema. This is what I actually use for my site. Okay, but it's a paid plugin. WP Schema is the website. So I click on schema types. So you can see here, review, local business, article, service, product, course, recipe, person, job posting. So it will show like the latest job art. Now, one more thing, you can see them here only. The preview you can see here only. So that's a good thing. Software application, before and after, they only show. FAQ. Yeah. Oh, no, nice one. They have added FAQ schema. I'm very happy for that. Now, can you see here, job posting? This was the before one. I think this is how it would look like. I think before and after, they have already showed both of them after only. Let me show for other one. Review schema, check it out. Can you see this reviews? How it would look like? You'll be getting reviews like this. I think the last time I checked, they had before and after. Can you see food? They show images. If it's a book, they'll show like this. Can you see this? Now FAQ, this is how it shows, FAQ schema below the results. Now like this, you can do it for so many different types of markups. You have multiple options here. If you want more than this, you have to go to this website called as schema.org. There are 3 different types of markups that you can do, 3 different types of formats we can do it. Again, you don't have to know any of these things, but I'm telling only for information purpose. You can see all the different types of markups. Say I click on event. You can click on any one of them. Okay, so they are giving you all the variables here, all the different types of markups. Can you see here? The 4 major types of markups is microdata, RDFA, and JSON-LD. Okay, the plugin what we use, this plugin is built by JSON. It uses JSON-LD only, JSON-LD format. Again, guys, for this you need a kind of like some programming knowledge to edit all this stuff. You need to edit every single line. Okay, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Hope you are able to read it and you can change all this information. And this information, this script, if you are doing a programming, you are not using a plugin. Once you edit all of them, once you edit, you have to copy them. You have to go to your page. Okay, whatever page you are adding it for, you have to preferably add it in the body tag, not in the head tag. Schemas are not added in the head tag. Usually they are added in the body tag. Okay, you have to add it in the body of the script. So and save it. The next time Googlebot crawls it, it may show differently like this, like events, like reviews. Okay, like this type of things, and you have other different types of markups in the SCRP. So to do this, guys, there are 2 plugins. One is a paid plugin, which is Schema Pro, okay, which is a paid plugin. So the other one is another same company, same Brainstorm Force has built the same plugin for free. So go back to your website. Go back to your website. I would any day I will recommend to go for the pro version only. Okay, I will not recommend to go for the free version, but the reason is the free version because that's the only one available, but it works. It works. Okay, go to plugins, add new plugin. Now search for a plugin called as all-in-one schema. Just search for all-in-one schema structured snippets. You should be seeing this one. Can you see? Not this one, sorry. All-in-one schema rich snippets by Brainstorm Force. This is the same company that built this one. WP Schema is also owned by the same company only, Brainstorm Force. Just check their about page or something like that. You should be able to find it. It's the same company. So just install this plugin and activate this plugin 3 weeks ago. But I will recommend to go for this plugin. Okay, I will read any day. I will recommend to go for Schema Pro only. Okay, install and activate. Now can you see they are mentioning what type of schemas you can do? Review, person, video, recipe, event, product, article, software, service. So you have multiple options. You have of these options, you can use it. Now let me do one thing. Let me create in the future one more video using the pro version. Okay, but as of now, I'm going to record in the free version of this. So install and activate this plugin, guys. It does the same thing, but the problem is it shows the product in the front end of the page. That I don't like it. Now I'll go to post. I'll go to all post. I go to all post. Say this is an article about a recipe. Okay, why startups need to use digital marketing. I know it's not a recipe title, but assume that is a one. So I'm going to edit this page. I'm going to edit this page. I'll scroll down. So you'll be seeing this option. Now you can minimize this stuff. Yoast SEO is not required. You don't have to worry about all this stuff now. So here, Yoast also you can minimize. You see this option, configure its snippets. Configure snippets. Click on this drop down and choose what type of markup you want to do for this page. Service, article, video, software, person. So many options. Say this is a recipe. So I'm going to choose as a recipe. So here you have to give the recipe name. What is that product about? Say for example, it's about a cake. Just be more specific than just a cake. Just give more specific. Author name. It's me. So time required to cook. The time required to buy is like 10 minutes. Okay, but you should give proper time, guys. Okay, like 1 hour, 40 minutes. 40 minutes, something like that. We can give you a cook time, total time, all those things you can add. You can write a short description. Best cake, best healthy cake to eat during I don't know during summer, something like this. You can write a nutrition value so that it helps you to show the calories and all. You saw that calories. Hope you saw. Let me show you examples here only. Recipe, can you see? Even it will show the calories here. Can you see this? You can add the calories, all those stuff here. And then you can add the ingredients used and the recipe photo. It should be a 300 by 300 image so that it can show the image like this. I think not this one, this one. Can I see the image like this in the SCRP? So you can go to upload file. You can upload any square image. It should be a 300, and that image should be used in the website also, guys. I'm going to use some random image, but you should use a square image. Okay. So it's a square image, and that product image should be there in that page also. In this content also somewhere that same image should be there, else it won't work. So update it, guys. And it is done. Now, if you check this article, in the footer, you see this box, which I really don't like. That's the only reason we don't recommend to use the free version. Now, if you check the footer, can you see this? Summary article, recipe name, author, and all those things. So the next time Googlebot crawls this, again, one more thing is you can give the review from the front end only. Okay. So the next time Googlebot crawls this page, now they may show like this in the SCRP. Okay, not this one, this one. Okay, it can show the product, but it can show this content. But my website, by looking at it, I don't think it will ever get it because it's not done properly. But you got the point. But if you're using page builders, no, this will look very bad. That's the only reason I will not recommend it. But you can use any of the other plugins. And one more way is if you don't want to use the pro version of it, which I don't recommend again. Now focus on your content right now. Don't focus on anything else. So rather than using Yoast SEO, there's one more plugin you can use. You don't have to use Yoast. There is a plugin called as Rank Math. You remember I told you in the beginning of SEO class, I told you types of SEO plugins you can use. This is also a good option. They're saying they are giving you even the schema markups for free. You can do markups, structured markups for free. Modular, quickly follow guide, developed industry standard, rich snippets. Can you see, guys? Rich snippets are provided directly here. You can show markups, you can show reviews, everything here only. So it's a free plugin. If you're using, rather than using Yoast, if you're using this, it comes with default of this one. So like this, you can go to any pages, you can do any different types of markups. Now this is paid, is it? Yeah, that's a free one. It's a free one.
This one, Rank Math.
Yeah, Rank Math is a free one. See, even they have AMP SEO already installed. Okay. So it's a good thing. You don't have to install one more plugin for Yoast. Actually, Yoast has to install one more plugin for that also. Say, for example, there's one more markup you want to do. You can click on this here. You want to do it for event. Click on event. And again, event title, event location, description, start date, end date, offer, price, currency. If it's free, you can put as free. And where they can register it. Again, in the future, the next time they crawl, it will show a markup like this. Okay. If they click on this, directly go to that page. Okay. So I would not recommend, I use this plugin. Actually, I use this plugin, wpschema.org. So if you don't want to buy it, I will definitely recommend going for Rank Math. Other time you can't use Yoast. It works for my sites. I will highly recommend it. Works. Okay. Okay. So you can get different types of markups. Okay. Okay. So this is the aspect of structured snippets. Okay. It's also called as schema markups. It's also called as rich snippets of.